Hey everyone, it's Gianna. I actually just wanted to make a quick video for you guys about the Disney Cruise Line hiring process, my application process, what it's been like since I've got accepted. Here we go. I'm gonna open my email so I can tell you the exact dates. I applied for Bippity Boppity Boutique on Disney Cruise Line September 16th. I put in my application. It's the standard application. It's the same one if you've applied for the college program. It just asks for your resume, nothing out of the ordinary, just past work experience, what level of schooling you have gotten to. 3 days after, on the 19th, I got an email requesting additional information. The title line was documents required. And it basically was just asking for my passport info. I think that was the only thing. A letter of recommendation, references, like 3 things, and that was it. So that was on the 19th. I got an interview request immediately after on the 19th. My interview was on Friday the 22nd, so everything happened really fast. I applied the 16th, got a request for additional information on the 19th, and then on the 22nd I had my interview, and it was on the Blue Jeans website, like a Skype kind of deal. They send you a link and you join a chat room, and then your interviewer will join as well, and then you have your interview over the Blue Jeans site. Well, after my Blue Jeans interview, which was about 20 minutes long, and literally the whole interview went through my resume, like word for word, and asked me about each thing that I had on my resume and why it would help me with Disney. She asked me about my retail experience in Walt Disney World and Disneyland. She asked me about my time at American Girl Doll Chicago and how that job would help me with boutique. She asked me about my time at Lush, my retail experience there, and my time at Lifetime Fitness as summer camp counselor. So how all of those things would help me do boutique better. The interview was super simple. It went really fast. It wasn't what I was expecting at all, because usually I'm very nervous for those interviews because college program, they throw a lot of like kind of bizarre questions at you, I feel like, but this was very straightforward, really easy. And by the end of the interview, she said, okay, well, do you want the job? And I said, yeah, I want the job. Like, yes, I want the job. This was on the 22nd of September. And she said, okay, so you have the job. You start October 17th. That, like, blew my mind, because everything that I've heard about cruise line, it's, oh, I waited 8 months from post-interview till my sail date. Oh, I waited 5 months. Oh, I waited months. It's always been months. And I had 3 weeks until I'm moving on the ship. She did tell me that my contract was gonna be 4 months, which I later found out was not true. My contract is 6 months long. So I'm on the ship from October 20th to April 6th. That is my contract date, and then I debark on April 6th, and I'm home for 2 months. Some of the information I got in the interview was wrong, but then I got emails later on that clarified everything for me. So after I accepted the job, I started getting a lot of emails from Disney Cruise Line. Because Disney Cruise Line is a boat, it's very different from any other job I've ever had. There's a lot of things that need to happen in order for you to get cleared to get on the boat on the 17th. So mind you, I had 3 weeks to try and scramble everything. I have 1 week left until I get to the boat, like right now. It has been a hell of a ride getting here. For medical, you have 2 options. You could either go with National Medical, which is a facility, it's close to everybody. So you could either go to National Medical, and they send you a 4-page packet that you have to fill out with your doctor, asking for a lot of different blood tests, making sure that you don't have hepatitis B or syphilis or things of that nature. And then you have to do an eye exam, you have to do a hearing exam, you have to go through all of these things. You have to make sure that you're fit to work on a boat, and it's up to your doctor's standards. So all those forms need to be filled out with a doctor, and you could either go to National Medical or you can go to your regular care physician. They give you 2 options. So I sat down with my mom, and we decided that I was gonna go to my regular care physician because I love my doctor, and I thought it would just be so much easier if I did that. I actually tried to make an appointment with National Medical, and the appointment wouldn't be made till 2 weeks later because, like any doctor's office, they can't get you in right away. And with my situation, I needed to get in right away because I needed to get these papers done. Otherwise, my start date would have gotten pushed back. So right away, I started trying to fill these papers out. I went to my doctor's office. We got blood drawn. was told by the front desk ladies at my doctor's office that everything was filled out perfectly and they were gonna fax them over to DCL Medical. So they did that, and I got an email back from DCL Medical the next week saying that there were some things wrong. So I had to go back to the doctor, I had to get blood drawn again. I had to do some different tests, and then I had to resubmit all the paperwork. So I just actually resubmitted all the paperwork again this morning, and I got another email saying that there are some things wrong. So some tests the women at my doctor's office were wrong about. They thought that I was supposed to be getting tested for one thing, but I was supposed to be getting tested for another. And I actually found out during this whole process that the hepatitis B vaccination that they give you as a child, if you were born like around 95, doesn't last your whole life. So now I have to get revaccinated for hepatitis B before I get on the boat, which is so random. There are just all these random things that you have to do. And I had to go to Sam's Club and get a hearing test, and I had to go to America's Best and get my eyes tested. I had to do a lot of different testing at a lot of different places. We were really running around, me and my mom, and trying to get all of this done before I went on my cruise last week because I wanted it to be done and handled before then, but that didn't end up working out. So I handled mostly everything. I just have a few things that I have to send back to Disney Cruise Line Medical now. And after I sent in my medical again this morning, I got a flight confirmation code and I got my hotel accommodations. So I have shoreside training October 17th, 18th, 19th, and then my embark date is October 20th. So the 17th through the 19th, I am in Florida training, doing traditions and other safety training. They put you up in a hotel, and I'm gonna be staying at Pop Century Resort. They book your flight for you, and I'm going to Florida on the 17th. So it's honestly been so crazy, and I didn't have enough time to get everything done. I'm 1 week out. I haven't even started packing or doing absolutely anything yet because I was really focused on this medical stuff because I knew if I didn't get it done, I wasn't going anywhere anyway. So now that we have a week to go, I'm gonna start packing and figuring out what I need to take with me, and I'll make another video about what I'm bringing with me on the boat. There's very little on the internet about cruise life, about living on a boat, about people that have done Disney Cruise Line. There's only like 1 or 2 vlogs that I can find, so I'm planning on vlogging this entire experience so that other people that want to work for Disney Cruise Line can get a grasp of what it's like. The application process for me was extremely easy, and then 3 weeks after that till I get on the boat, and it's been such a whirlwind, and it's really exciting because this is all I've wanted for a really long time. So I'm very excited to start. I cannot wait to get out there. I cannot wait to go. If you guys have any questions about Disney Cruise Line or the application process, please let me know in the comments. I will gladly answer them for you. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful for anybody that was interested, and happy Teen G Tuesday. I will see you soon. Bye.